received similar complaints? Yes, I hold. Did you cancel the reservation for room 12?
11, 12, I'm doing it now, dear. Well, yes, go on then, check it, add it, click.
Well, yes, each time I open the tray, the detergent is all caked and crusted.
All right, I click again. No, don't uncheck what kind of behavior.
Well, it worked just fine for over 40... What are you doing, Basil?
Oh, just printing the menus, dear. Leave it to me. Oh, what is it? Did I ask you to...
Yes, that would be very nice. So, 10 new packs.
Now, will you... No, I'm not going to agree to those... All right.
Now, that would be wonderful. You've got our address? Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Hall. Yes, goodbye. Basil, are you going to take the picture down?
These files may be harmful to your computer.
We have been talking about redesigning the interior for 2 years, and at this pace we won't get anything done. Now I've asked you about the picture again and again.
Yes, dear, I know. Just leave it to... No. Just go away. No, look.
You're not really here, are you, Basil?
No, dear, can't say I am. Now, look, behave yourself.
3 times you've received treatment for this, Basil. But the best therapist wouldn't be able to ever get it out of your system. You just insist on purchasing the cheap debris and then getting all upset when it doesn't work.
I'm sorry, dear, I didn't quite catch that.
I'm going to pick up Polly now. I expect the picture to be down when I get back. What are you doing?
No, nothing, dear. Just trying to mute the sound, that's all.
Did you hear me, Basil?
Unfortunately, yes. No effect, apparently. Still worth a try. Right, the
picture.
Picture, right. Yes, well, yes. Well, leave it to me, dear. It's got a mind of its own. No, where was I? The manual. Where's the manual? Where is the manual? I mean, really, I tell her I got my own system.
Senor.
What? You called for me.
Handcuff.
Oh, must we go through this phonetic misunderstanding? I said manual, not manual. Well, never mind.
Manual. Manual. You same in Spanish.
Oh, is it? Is it now? Manual. Sure, there isn't the obvious O or A glued at the end of it. No. Manuelo? No, senor. Manuel.
M.
Oh, yes. Well, get me one. It's in the...
senor.
No, I haven't told you where...
No. I know where is Manuel. I come behind table. Rat, no go.
Rats.
It's a mouse. Mouse is in Spanish is rat. Raton.
Yes. Well, never mind.
Rat, mouse. They both don't go. But you could do it. Finger here. Is easy.
No, don't push it. No, what is? Would you believe? Now, where is the screen?
Oh, Mr. FAWLTY, screen kaput. Black screen muerto. Es virus. Now, what's going on here, Basil?
Oh, well, I'm afraid Manuel just infested my computer with the Spanish flu. Stone dead it is.
Kaput.
Gone. Disease. Not a single movement out of it.
No.
Right, that's it. Out of the window.
But it's no window, it's apple.
Shut up. Right, yes, what is now? Hi, hello. Good afternoon. Are you in the right place?
This is hotel, yes?
Well, yes, to some extent.
Well, we like 4 rooms, please.
4 rooms? Well, I'm not sure we can manage 4 rooms, I'm so sorry. It's a quiet season this season, eh, Mr. FAWLTY? Oh, hello.
Hello. How do you do?
Yes, thank you. FAWLTY Twin Towers. Hello, Mr. O'Reilly. Yes, you called me. All right, yes, I'll wait, as usual.
Excuse me, do you have newspaper?
Oh, no, I'm afraid they haven't arrived yet, Major. Yes, I was doing some gardening the other day. Well, I happened to stumble upon some weathered bricks, and suddenly I remembered your company never finished this wall. Oh, yes, I see, but it has been there since 1975. Yep. Well, yes, I did say to your father, as long as it happens before the new millennium. But since we're well over 2 decades past that event, I thought I should give you a ring. Next week, well, splendid. Might you not live to do it, just pass it on to your son. He might have to bring some fresh bricks, as I'm afraid the old ones are as much eroded as the Sphinx. Hang on. Your names, please. Yes. The Egyptian Sphinx. Yes, in front of the Oh, yes, how erudite. The Pyramid of Chephren, yes, yes. Your country, there! Yes, Chephren. And you can use its top-casing stones to build our walls, since these are the only ones the Arabs didn't strip of the Chephren Pyramid. Your town, there! To build Cairo. Very good. How did you know?
We are from Cairo, Egypt.
You are? Right, yes, yes, sorry. I thought you... Right, introduce me to allow myself. My name is... Well, I momentarily forgot it, but I'm sure it will come back any second. Hang on, it's right here on my passport, which was found by me. Yes, that's right. That's Basil FAWLTY, and may I welcome you all to FAWLTY Towers, like the Twin Towers, only smaller. Well, not anymore. Well, evidently they were rebuilding it, and I have no idea why that popped in my mind. Nothing to do with you at all. You said you wanted to blow up a room.
We like 4 rooms, please.
Four rooms, and there's no need to panic. Manuel, Sybil, Polly. Oh, and if you'd be so kind as to fill this out again, please. Sorry for that. Oh, and if possible, not in the Vermicillian style, but rather in clean, crisp English capitals, if you'd be so kind. If you're familiar with our writing system, that is.
We are, and when we are in Europe, we never use Vermicillian style, or Abjadiyya, how we prefer calling it.
Right. So it's Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Bin Abdullah, Mr. Bin Shafiq, and Mr. Bin Hamal. Lot of bins. Ha! Speaking of which, would you like to dispose of that, Mr. Bin? You can throw it in this thing.
Here.
Ha! Well, it's 4 now. Bin Laden. Sorry. First visit to this country? Did you fly in by airplane? As passengers? As passengers, not implying that you have... Manuel!
We came as passengers on a plane, yes.
Ah, yes, by plane, of course. Well, I absolutely dread flying. Afraid it would be crashed into a large building. Mountain! What a superbly lovely day today, isn't it? I mean, the sun is shining. Well, I mean, it's not, but still, it's explosively hot for spring. English spring, not the Arabian spring. Manuel! Oh, there you are. Well, could you accompany these upstanding gentlemen to their rooms, please? No. Well, it's perfectly simple, isn't it? But it's impossible. What do you mean it's impossible? Silly Paul, thank you. I love you so much. Sybil, Polly, may I introduce Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Bin, Mr. Mohammed, and all the other Bins, my wife, Polly. That's Sybil.
Good day.
It's very nice to meet you both.
Sorry. This is my wife, whereas the other wife, in fact, is not my wife. I only got one wife, and that's her over there, here in Britain. One wife is more than the men can handle, especially my case.
Basil, good afternoon,
Hello.
Mr. FAWLTY.
There are the other wives. From someone else, not mine. They are all not my wife except for them. Sorry, I made a mistake. None of the wives present here are in fact my wife, with the exception of this wife, which is indeed my wife.
Yes, well, you have to excuse my husband. I'm afraid he recites. It get all rather confusing for him. May I welcome you to Torquay? I suppose you came down to have dinner?
Yes, but first I have a question, please. Do you know where Mecca is?
You don't know where Mecca is?
I assume he means in which direction Mecca lies. It's for the evening prayers, isn't that right, Mr. Hamal?
Yes, this is correct. Yes, we need to pray in the right direction.
Well, Basil?
Well, Basil?
Well, I suppose you're able to inform Mr. Hamal and Mr. Mohammed where the east is, don't you?
Well, yes, that would be where the sun rises, my Pythagorean queen. It's over there. Unfortunately, I've given these gentlemen rooms 8 to 11, which happen to be over there. I'm so sorry, I was unaware of their desire to have rooms facing the east. Shall we move you? Do you want me to rotate the hotel? Look, if they would have told...
But it's not important where rooms are located. East, west, we only need to know direction of Mecca.
So, Basil?
Well, it's over there.
Where?
Well, east. There it is.
You don't know where it is, do you now, Basil?
Well, let me put it this way. No, I don't. I can tell these fine young gentlemen where the east is, but without the proper satellite navigation, I'm afraid I might be a few arc-seconds off when it comes to pinpointing the exact longitude and latitude of a city.
Oh, I know. Polly has GPS on the phone. We could easily figure it out with her help.
Now look, east is there, Mecca is in there somewhere. You can spread out your arms a little bit more.
Or on the internet, we can
Oh,
also check.
well, I'm sure Allah wouldn't mind if you're being a few inches off footy.
Or use Google Maps.
Yes, but I'm afraid my husband tossed the PC out of the window this morning, so that would be rather difficult. Oh, Manuel has a laptop.
Yes, let's do this to perfection now, shall we? Minding the earth curve, we could arrange a little plank as a skip for you, so you're slightly pointing downwards, just to make sure you're 100% properly aligned doing your prayers.
Basil!
Well, else he would be praying to the airspace above Mecca, wouldn't he now? But if that's not accurate enough, we can always tunnel through the ass crust from Turkey all the way down to Mecca, just to verify they'll infallibly point to the absolute right way.
Can we have our keys, please?
Oh, yes, hang on. Well, not hang in the sense... Well, here are your keys to activate to enter your rooms. And may I pray you stay here in Turkey may be a harmless and terribly peaceful one. Manuel, would you take these cases to room 8, 9, 10, and 11, please?
Absolutely, sir. Gentlemen, if you'd be so kind as to follow me, please. And may I point out the entrance to the staircase is a bit low. Thank you so much. Please do follow.
Manuel, quite a remarkable example of quick adjustment to a proud nation's culture, customs, and language. Impossible to perceive now, but he used to be from Barcelona.
Oh, please, apologies. No need him for the cases. We prefer carry ourselves.
But why would you... Never mind. Thank you, Google Translate. Where's the computer? Right. Manuel, apparently these gentlemen prefer carrying their own cases, so if you just can accompany them upstairs and open the doors for them.
If you'd be so kind as to follow me, please. And may I point out that the entrance...
No, the suitcase. I told you already.
Okay?
They carry them themselves.
They carry themselves?
No, not themselves, the suitcase. Las valises. Hand me your phone.
My phone?
Phone. iPhone.
You phone.
No, I need your iPhone.
You mean Huawei?
No, I'm not away. I
know. Huawei. His phone.
Yeah, hang on. Look. No es necesario llevar las maletas.
Well, hang on. After all these years, you still can't cope with people whom are different than you are. Where it was class the first 30 years, it seems to have shifted to culture the past 20 years. Now, this is going on till the day you die, isn't it, Basil?
No, dear, just today, and tomorrow I'll be all different.
Well, Basil, I didn't know it was possible even for you to be more despicable and scornful than you usually are. But today you just raised the bar to even greater heights.
No, I've got a good reason. Come to the office.
What is it, Basil?
They're preparing themselves for prayers.
They always pray, Basil.
They wouldn't let us carry their suitcases. Well, what does it say to you?
Well, that they have breakable or fragile items in it.
Bombs!
Bombs, Basil, really?
Sybil, did you take a close look at these men? Did you notice they were, well...
Arab man, Basil?
Yes, Arab man. What are they doing? The four of them are carrying suitcases we're not supposed to touch in an isolated hotel. They never speak to anyone. They never leave their rooms.
Basil, they only checked in 3 minutes ago.
Do you know what they want to do to us, Sybil? Do you?
No, Basil. What is it that they want to do to us?
Well, kill us.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Basil.
It's in there. Sybil, is it one of your standard noises you automatically excrete just after I say something? Oh, don't be ridiculous, Basil.
Oh, really, Basil?
Yes, that must be noise number 2, right after noise number 1. Oh, I know. Look, in their eyes we're heathens, pagans, unbelievers, infidels, and you know
Rubbish,
what...
Basil. I'm not going to stand
No, just hear me out. Do you know what they say about infidels like us? Slay them wherever you find them. Sort of what we did to them during the Crusades, when I come to think of it.
Well, can you blame them then?
Well, they got a point. But that's not the point. The point is that there are 4 of them staying in our hotel.
Only a very small group of extremists are like that, Basil. 99% of the Muslim population are peace-loving, warm, and friendly people.
Don't you think I know that, you stupid woman? I'm talking about that 1%. I mean, what about Mr. Mohammed? I mean, the name alone is a dead giveaway.
And what makes you think Mr. Mohammed would be an extremist?
Well, he's got a very full beard.
Oh, I see. It's not about extremism. It's about your insecurities of your masculinity. Ha!
Now look, I could have as much as full a beard as Mr. Mohammed.
I think my point is made.
Well, what about the suitcases? Do I have to explain it really, Sybil?
No, I don't think you have to, Basil. They're terrorists, aren't they?
Right. Now, here's what we're going to do. Firstly, you notify...
Basil, it is getting worse with you every year, isn't it? It all started with the Germans, then this nice family from Algeria, the Indian family next year. I will never forget the French family. And you've been treated 4 times for this, Basil. Now, when will you learn? It's just something in your system which is impossible to ever get out, isn't it? If you dare mentioning anything cultural or religion-related, let alone the word terrorism to Mr. Mohammed and the Mr. Bins, I will have you committed. Is that clear?
Well, at least let me install cameras in
Basil!
Well, what if you're wrong?
If the occasion arises, I will kindly ask Mr. Mohammed about the contents of the cases, Basil. If you promise not to raise hell in your hotel, just this one time, Basil. Promise me, Basil.
Yes, all right, I promise.
The shipment of 20 more units came through custody. Allah Akbar. We will come and pick them up. Inshallah, this will be a great success. Well done, Ahmed. Alaikum salam.
Oh my God. Sybil. There you are. Listen, I was just overhearing a conversation completely by accident between Mr. Mohammed and someone else on the phone.
I don't want to hear it, Basil.
But they were talking about a huge... Right, that's it. We're gone. Blown to pieces. 72 virgins are waiting us at the pearly gates. Well, not for you, of course. But
What on earth was that?
I told you. Look, there's bloody smoke coming down from the bleeding stairs. Aha! Mr. Mohammed, what have you done to my hotel?
Mr. FAWLTY, I think something very wrong with your television set. I'm afraid it's broke.
Oh, yes, Mr. Mohammed, I do apologize. These television sets are very old. I'm afraid that was bound to happen. We'll be having it replaced for you right away.
Thank you.
Oh, not at all.
Replaced with what?
Well, I'm sure there are plenty of rooms with working television sets in it, Basil.
All right. What are they doing watching television anyway? Shouldn't be allowed. It should be Taliban. Did you hear that, Sybil? Right.
Well, you know, I'm against this, Basil. I even asked Polly this time to keep an eye on you. Please try not to tread on each possible sensitiveness for once in your life. If this goes wrong, I won't be letting you anywhere near the dining room ever again. Do you understand?
Yes, I handle it, dear. Leave it to me. Well, gentlemen, how were your prayers? Did you all manage to sort out the right direction?
Yes, we did. Thank you.
Oh, and just in case you're interested, tomorrow, 4:30, Kempton, or 7-1, Calypso.
Excuse me?
Well, place a wager, a little horse betting. Quite a tradition here at the perfidious Albion.
No, thank you. It's prohibited to bet by our religious laws.
Is it? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Well, let's not hear anything more of it, and I'll get you the menus. Oh, and may I invite you to our lounge afterwards for a digestive? We got some nice sing and dance every Saturday evening.
No sing and dance, thank you.
Tired of the long journey, are you? Or is sing and dance also prohibited? It's a joke, of course.
Well, in the strictest form, music and dance is not allowed.
Also not allowed. Well, that's not much fun, isn't it? What are you going to do then? Play chess all evening? A game of Shalem, Egyptian red screw, Shwaji Koziri?
Well, no. Well, actually, recreational games of chance wouldn't be allowed either.
Right, yes, well, all making perfect sense. Well, let's hear no more about things which are not allowed. I see you take quite an interest in our new plates, sterling silver. Is there something wrong with it?
Oh, no, they're just fine, thank you.
Oh, no. By all means, do tell. Is it a cutlery this time? Not allowed, as it were, yet again?
It's not a problem.
Slightly not allowed, perhaps?
We don't use silver cutlery, but we're fine.
Oh, is it a silver? Would you like to have it replaced with a not-so-noble metal?
No, not at all.
Zinc, tungsten, mercury, rutherfordium, darmstadtium?
We are fine.
Ah, splendid. How marvelous. On to the hors d'oeuvres then. Let's see. We have a wide variety of dishes. May I recommend the pâté?
Oh, but kiezen veel duurlijk.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Mohammed wants to know if there is pig meat in pate.
Oh, well, it's got some pig in it, I suppose.
Well, our religious dietary laws prohibit the consumption of pork, Mr. Forty. I cannot imagine you're not being aware of this.
Yes, well, you see, I always thought it depended on the way you slaughtered the... what can I get you, fine gentlemen, which is, as it were, kosher?
Haram.
A harem. You want that right now, you mean?
Of course.
Of course. Yes. I'm not sure if we can arrange that. How many units would be required?
With just one plate for each of us.
You want them on the plate?
Yeah, well, how else do you want to serve them?
Well, some sailwalls or handbells?
Handbells?
Whatever it is that these women wear. And can't you arrange this outside the hotel, please?
No. He said haram, not harem.
Right, yes, silly me, that's what I meant as well. When dinner serves, we ring this handbell, like this, you see? Go-da-dee-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Go-da-dee-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Senor. No, go away. Go away. Sharpens your appetite, doesn't it? Now we got that sorted out. Let's see. We got sausages, terrines, galantines, and...
No. That's all got pork in it, Mr. Forty.
Oh, yes, you're right. My mistake. Well, they're not making it very easy on you, are they?
Mr. Forty, maybe they would like something to drink first?
Very well. Let's give the hors d'oeuvres a rest and take a step back to the aperitifs now, shall we? Now, we got a wide diversity of wines, wonderful pastis, gins, amontillado.
No, I'm sorry.
A dry sherry?
No,
a dry wine?
No.
What is it now?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forty. The consuming of alcoholics also is prohibited by our religious laws.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm not suggesting a 24 hours infusion of rum or whiskey solution. I'm only talking about a glass of simple, nice Red Sea. Wine, sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Forty.
And I presume a simple beer is also on the list of condemned beverages?
Anything containing alcohol.
Well, non-alcoholic beer then? No, we don't have any non-alcoholic beer. No lager?
No.
Amstel?
No.
Red Stripe?
No.
Victoria?
Thank you.
Frosters?
No.
Ommegang?
No.
Stella Artois?
No.
Youngling?
No.
Guinness?
Sorry, Mr. Forty.
Yes, I see, I get the picture, God. I'm sorry, I meant Allah. No, I didn't mean Allah either. I meant my own God. Well, I mean, it's your God, too. Any God. Would it be confusing when we still had the old pantheon with hundreds of gods and demigods running around? Good thinking of Christ. Or Muhammad, if he did it. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Changing the whole lot into one healthy monotheistic heap. With only one... I'll get you a bottle of water. Sorry, I didn't realize you were standing there. I come to bring wine. Yes. No wine. What do you think this is? The Last Supper? I'm so sorry about that. Wine now, God? Yes, good riddance. Now, a sparkling bottle of water? No problems there? Jesus having walked on it? No? Splendid. Now, regarding the meat front, I know I'm going out on the limb here, but how about chicken?
The chicken is very nice.
Chicken's very nice. How very splendid indeed. It took us less than 50 minutes to decide on the main course. Oh, and may I be so bold as to beforehand inquire about the dessert before we stumble upon all sorts of fruits, cakes, biscuits and cheeses, which may or may be not religiously vetoed?
Sorbet is nice.
Sorbet is nice. No problem with the ungodly temperature or the seductive shape of the glass? No? Splendid. So glad we sorted it all out before the return of the Messiah. Wish he'd hurry. Manuel! Senior, Manuel. Si. 4 chicken and 4 eyes. Oh, I can already see. Polly!
No, Daddy, he says he's...
No. It's new on the menu. I'm not in the mood to imitate animals too. You guessed the right one. Polly! Is there anyone in this hotel who...
I know what chicken is.
All right, look. What's chicken?
I know.
Una polla asada. Un pollo asado. Si.
Well, write it down, then it's only chicken.
It's not Pierre de Fermat's theorem.
But chicken gone? Bye-bye, chicken.
We're out of chicken, Mr. Fawlty.
Out of chicken? I've been standing here since the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, going over the entire Algiers food chain, and when we finally find the right animal, when we actually are ready to order the bloody thing, you're saying, oh, we're out of chicken, Mr. Fawlty. I mean, weren't you listening, you cloddy?
Everything all right in there, Basil?
Oh, yes, dear. Everything's fine. Leave it to me.
Mr. Fawlty, what about the veal?
Veal's off, I'm afraid. Has been since the incident.
The incident?
I'm afraid so. You see, the Major was convinced there was a dead body cemented within these very walls. As a matter
A
of...
dead body?
A crackling corpse, a crisp carrion, yes indeed. We had some reforming done, so it was suggested that perhaps one of the workers accidentally cemented himself into the wall. Rather incompetent company, dreadful Irishman, O'Reilly. Anyway, we broke through this wall expecting a swollen dead man to plunge straight into the dining room. With maggots and all, I mean, can you imagine?
Mr. Fawlty.
Yes, I'm talking to Mr. Bin. It's only maggots, not pork. I mean, of course there were no real maggots flying into people's plates. I mean, you were there. I mean, did you see any human remains plunging onto the guest dinner plates? Any cadavers cascading out of the walls? Now, mind you, not one single mummified mason or decaying bricklayer found. Everything is clean as a Bristol. Now, what was I? Polly.
Yes.
Have they gone?
Well, of course they left, Mr. Fawlty. Why did you tell them the story right before dinner? I wouldn't be able to eat after what you just told them.
Splendid. Come with me.
What? Where?
Upstairs. Polly, yes, quick. Give me the master key.
Mr. Fawlty, what are we doing?
I'm going to check their luggage.
Why?
Well, to see what's in it.
Why do you want to see what's in it? Mr. Fawlty, you can't
Listen, you silly girl. They wouldn't let us carry their bags. And, well, you've seen them, right?
You're being prejudiced just because they're Arab, man.
Yes. And, listen, I go in, you stay here, and I eventually come out again. Just make sure nobody comes upstairs.
How can I make sure nobody comes upstairs? Mr. Fawlty. Mr. Fawlty. Mr. Fawlty. Are you all right? What's wrong?
Bombs?
What?
There are suits in the bomb cases.
Suits?
Bombs in the suitcases.
What? Where?
Where? There! Bombs.
Let me have a look.
Yes, quick, have a look. No, Polly, he's coming, quick.
Oh, hello?
Ah, Mr. Bin, just checking the doors. Yes, still there. Let me check if this still opens. Here we are. Look at that. Marvelous.
Hello.
Ah, there's Polly on the other side. Checking the other side, Polly. Did it open in the same fashion there as well? Absolutely splendid. Well, good night and good night then. Good night.
Good night.
Well, what?
The bombs. Did you see the Bombay? But it's also known as Mumbai, understand? I'm so sorry, Mr. Bin. I told Polly she has to stop discussing India in the hallway as it disturbs the guest. Good night. Well, yes. Well,
I really couldn't tell.
Oh, don't do this to me. Look, cylindrical shaped in a suitcase. Come on.
Come on, I barely had the time to look.
Hang on. Wait.
Mr. Fawlty, what are you doing with the curtains? Oh, no.
Come on.
No, stop.
You exactly
I don't want
look
this.
like one of them.
No, I don't want to do this.
One quick peek.
Mr. Fawlty. Mr. Fawlty, I will have a look when I clean their rooms tomorrow.
You promise?
Tomorrow, Mr. Fawlty. I promise.
Polly!
I was just about to go upstairs. Don't worry.
Package for a Mr. Fawlty.
Oh, hello. I'll take it.
No. You just go upstairs. I'll take it. Thank you so much. You are. Goodbye, Mr. Fawlty. Good day. Polly! Is this yours?
Oh, well, no.
What is it?
I don't know.
Can I have it?
Here, feels like some kind of powder. Mr. Fawlty, are you all right?
Splendid, absolutely marvelous, and no need to panic. Good evening, Polly.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? This thing. Don't hold it. Place it there. Carefully.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong? Anthrax, that's what's wrong with it. A bloody anthrax letter this is. Don't you read the newspapers?
Now, why would somebody send an anthrax letter to this address?
Well, why should I not? Mr. Ben, he knows I'm onto him, so he sends me this.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Fawlty.
Well, what else could it be? I mean, look at it.
Well, it doesn't have a return address on it.
Polly, you take this with you and you go outside the hotel. No, hang on, I need you. I call Manuel. Manuel! Where are you going? Polly! I mean, would you believe it?
I'm getting an electric iron.
An electric iron? Well, what for? Look! Do you even remotely comprehend the significance? Ah, well, yes, fine. Since we're all gonna die,
No.
we might as well look at our
Please,
best.
Mr. Fawlty, I think I know what to do. Just plug it in. I read about this once. If I hold this against the box for 5 minutes, its heat will destroy all anthrax spores, if there are any.
Brilliant!
Now read what's its hottest setting.
400 Fahrenheit?
400 Fahrenheit will do. Just gently push it against the side of the box.
Right. Splendid. You called for me? Shut up. You want me to take upstairs? No. Just leave. Don't touch it, you Catalonian cretin. Yes. Hello, FAWLTY Towers. Ah! Oh, dear God. Oh, dear. Right, I ring the alarm.
No, Mr. Fawlty.
Mr. FAWLTY, I save you. No, you're spilling it all over the lobby. Get back.
Mr.
No, you leave it, you
Mr.
bloody senseless
Mr. Fawlty, if this is anthrax, the guest should immediately return to the room and you have to immediately shut down the alarm.
But, right, what's going on? Oh, hello. If you'd all be so kind to just return to your rooms, please. It was only a fire drill. Thank you so much. Mr. FAWLTY, where'd I go? We don't just let go of it, okay? Throw it out! Arriba! No, not upstairs! Don't take it upstairs! You say arriba! You stupid, silly sucker! Come down now!
Mr. Fawlty.
Yes, a cardiac arrest, I'm afraid. But let's deal with that later now, shall we? Right, that's it. Many will just infested the entire hotel, including everything that's in it, except for the bins. I mean, would you believe it? But by God, they're not getting away with it. Polly! Give it to me!
Mr. Fawlty, what are you doing?
I'm going to give them a taste of their own medicine!
No, look!
No, don't touch it, you silly girl!
Smell it!
No, don't try it! No, that doesn't matter anyway. By all means, touch it! Rub it in, I say! Dance in it! What's the point anyway? You'll be dead! She'll be dead! We'll all be dead!
But it's detergent, Mr. Fawlty.
It's bloody anthrax, it is! Mr. Ben!
Yes, we hear alarm, but it stopped.
Yes, well, never mind the alarm. What is this then?
Looks like you've been having a good time.
I beg your pardon?
Basil.
Please, thank you, but we never use this.
You never used the well, of course you don't. Well, there's a first time for everything, right? May he sedition hush, and like a torrent rush, rebel is
Basil!
Hello, dear.
It's detergent, Basil.
What?
Detergent.
Yes, I know. Of course I know it's bleeding detergent. I mean, that's the whole point. What do you think I'm doing? What I'm doing is... Polly, what is it that I'm doing?
Saint Sprinkles Day.
Saint Sprinkles?
Yes.
How can you come
It's an old Irish tradition, sprinkling soap flakes on top of one's head for good fortune.
Ah, right, yes, rinses of all sins and bad spirits. Yes. No more bad spirits here, all washed off. Well, we're done. I'm sure you don't mind our little tradition here, and hope you value our one just as much as we value yours.
I come to Great Britain since 20 years, and I never heard of this tradition.
Well, it's a very new tradition.
Yes.
Traditionally, it ought to be done with soap.
Soap flakes.
Soap flakes, yes, which we didn't have. What we did have was a lot of detergent, and I shouldn't have used it to sprinkle it all on top of your head. She said it was detergent. I thought she meant soap flakes, and then it all got messed up, and here we are standing in a puffing cloud of detergent, which is for the washing machines and not for the aforementioned snowflakes used on occasions such as these, and it's all my fault, and I'm so very sorry.
Yes, I see. But what about my clothes?
Just throw your clothes in the washing bin, then, Mr. Bin. Sorry. Saint Sprinkles Day?
I'm sorry.
Basil. Hello, dear.
Why is there detergent all over the lobby and in the kitchen and on the hallway? Why did you set off the fire alarm? Why did half of the guests leave? Why is there an electric iron burning in a hole in the carpet? And why did you sprinkle detergent on Mr. Bin's head?
Yes, well, dear, it's perfect.
Oh, never mind. Polly, why are you always helping him out? He will never ever learn like this.
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Fawlty, but it wasn't entirely his fault, you see. There was a strange-looking package delivered just now. We didn't know what it was. Mr. Fawlty suspected it to be an anthrax letter, and we tried to get it out of the hotel without alarming guests.
We only alarmed a few.
And yet again, you're protecting him, Polly. He was standing right next to me when I talked to the manufacturer this morning. They promised me to send 10 new packs as compensation for the one that came to tray of the washing machine. And if you hadn't been spending all your time arguing with this malfunctioning PC he bought from you, Polly, he would have known what that package was.
Sybil, in my defense,
Not a word out of you, Basil. Now go down and clean this awful mess. Always the same. I leave this hotel for 5 minutes. I come back only to find you wreaking havoc. And it's getting worse every year, Basil. And I'm not joking.
No, dear, you never are.
I'm serious, Basil. Maybe you're all getting too old to run a hotel. You've always been a menace to the guests in the hotel, but it's getting really out of hand lately. And maybe you should consider to retire.
Retire, Sybil? Retire?
Basil, I had a rather alarming conversation with Dr. Stanky this morning. These are psychological tendencies forming again. You've got to stop about terrorism conspiracies.
Oh, not to worry, dear. I had a good night's sleep and forgotten all about it. FAWLTY TOWERS. Right. Look, Sybil, it's a matter of evolution. Fair enough, we did the Crusades, but that was 500 years ago. We, as a Western civilization, have matured. And through the Crusades, bold as it may be, Christianity brought civilization. The Church brought civilization. Now the British Empire brought civilization. It's only historical fact here. And I can't help the fact that it's the Caucasian race which did it.
Do you know how you remind me of Basil? You even got the same moustache.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Well, Sybil, as bold as it may sound, yes, I think we've matured. Maybe 20 years ago it was still possible, but in this day and age you won't find a Caucasian man just boldly crashing into a hotel, waving his gun and shouting...
All right, stick him up, or I blow this place up.
I beg your pardon?
This is a hold-up.
No, it isn't.
What?
Well, it's not a hold-up.
This is a hold-up. Stick him up.
You don't want a room...
Right, stick him up! This hotel has been hijacked, I knew it! I told her, but she wouldn't believe! They got ties everywhere! We'll say goodbye to Western civilization!
Shut
the
up.
bloody Johnson!
Give me all your money.
Yes, right, I get Mr. Bin.
Don't you move and keep your hands up.
Look, I get your boss, the man who hired you.
I'm not bloody hired. Nobody hired me.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, I'm afraid they did. Sorry.
No, they didn't. Shut up. Give me all your bloody money.
I beg your pardon? Sorry, come again? Yes?
The money. Do you want me to blow your bloody brains out?
No, well, not really now. May I ask you a very small question? Just now, very simple, petite?
Look, you ignorant idiot.
No, hang on. You are here for Mr. Bin, right? Or working for him, with him, affiliated in any way, friends, terrorists, hired for the holy cause? Any of these aforementioned options? Maybe, perhaps, yes?
No, I just want you to give me your bloody money.
No, you don't.
Well, yes, what do you mean I don't?
Well, aren't you hired by Mr. Mohammed? Hostile takeover of this hotel? Preparing the biggest terrorist attack on Great Britain using this anonymous hotel to fully prepare the bombings?
What are you talking about, old man? Just, look, give me all your money before we blow your bloody brains out.
You're back to the brains again. Well, let's not do that, shall we? Let's see, here's £30. Sybil, do you happen to have any...
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Look, open the bloody cash register.
I'm so sorry, didn't quite catch that last bit.
You have to excuse my husband. He's a little bit deaf on one side.
I'm perfectly capable of hearing this young man, thank you so much.
Well, you couldn't hear the gentleman just now, could you?
Well, that's because he speaks fast and with that Cockney accent. Perhaps you would like to deal with this gentleman, Sybil. May I introduce to you my wife, Sybil, terrorist, Sybil. Then I go and, no, sorry, you were saying something about a bloody...
Cash register. Open the bloody cash register. And I'm not a bloody terrorist.
The cash... Are you completely loopy? Do you expect us to have any money here? It's crisis! It's been crisis for the past 8 years! Where have you been? Off this planet on an expedition to Mars? Orbiting the Earth? Hiking through the Antarctic?
Okay, then show me the safe. You must have a safe.
And may I be so bold as to inquire what it is you're hoping to find in this safe of ours, Mr. Terrorist disguised as a bloody robber? The Torquay Gold Reserve? The Crown Jewels?
Look, mate, I'm starting to get real irate.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that yet again.
Irate.
Oh, yes, that's perfectly clear. You're irate.
Irate.
Oh, irate. I see. So you are terrorists then?
Well, no, we're not bloody IRA. We are bleeding robbers, we are. God, I almost felt sorry I set foot in this place.
No, you're not. Look, are you not terrorists?
All right, then, Harry, tie those people down.
Don't call me Harry, you stupid idiot. Now he knows me bloody name. Greg. Harry, Greg, Sybil, Harry, Sybil, Greg, Basil, Greg, Babel, Siri, Happy. Now, may I offer you something? In the meantime, there's some lovely... you call for me?
Hey, stick him up, stick him up.
Mr. Forty, Mrs. Forty.
Hands, show me those hands.
Hands are here.
Safe, the safe.
Yeah, but safe. I'm very safe.
No, I said, where is the safe?
Where is it safe? Iceland, Singapore, Harry.
Yes, Greg.
I don't like to be here anymore. Well, thank you so much. Please do come back.
Mrs. Faulty, we're okay, Manuel.
I'll help you. Yes. Back to work, I suppose. Señor, oiga, ¿sería posible subir la temperatura un poco? What? Parlez español? What? Oh, yes, Spanish! Perdonamente. Bad experience with the language. I'll fetch the waiter. Yo fetcho il camalingo. Wait here, don't go. Manuel! Senor. Manuel, there you are. Sí. Fantastic. You're gonna love this. The guests from Barcelona, remember, they have arrived. They're at table 5.
¿Sí?
Yes, go. They're all yours.
Sí, ya voy. No me lo puedo creer. Después de tanto tiempo.
No, not to me, to them.
¿Qué?
Go talk to them.
To them?
Go speak Spanish to them. Arriba.
Sí. Well, that's nice for him, isn't it? Finally having the chance to speak in his own native tongue.
Oh, yes. After 39 years of ultimate suffering, the upcoming 3 minutes will make it all worthwhile.
Barcelona!
Sí.
Barcelona!
Sí, somos de Barcelona.
He's so good for me.
Sí, tengo un poquito de fred.
¿Qué? Fa un poco fred.
Please excuse, I don't understand. My wife is, ¿cómo se dice? Cold. Could you please make more warm in the rooms?
Yes. 1 moment, please. Mr. Faulty! Oh, Mr. Faulty!
What is it now? It's the table number 5.
But it is impossible!
Look, they're from Barcelona! Now go and speak Spanish over there!
But they only Catalan! Catalan out loud by Franco when I live in Spain. I know Castellano. It's national Spanish. You come, please. Please, you come.
Me come? Well, yes, all right, why not, indeed? Yes, me will come and sort things out between the provinces.
Ay, ¿qué ha pasado con mi país desde que me fui?
Oh, that's to be all so complicated in this world, isn't it? Well, viva Franco in its particular case, I say. Abolish all dialects, get rid of these lower-class, coarse, colloquial mimicries of the erudite national languages. One nation, one language.
One Reich, one Führer, Basil.
Oh, but you do that all the time, Eva Brown. Can't I say they may have had 1 or 2 good points? Or would that immediately apply I'm Hitler II? What shall I do, the funny walk? Unter Mittelsmith, my ass!
We've seen you do it, Basil. Now go and help Manuel out with the Spanish guest. Really, Basil, what's this fascination of yours with dictators?
Well, I married one for starters. Stockholm syndrome, I guess. Hello, good evening. My name is Basil FAWLTY. I heard there were some slight misunderstandings regarding the language, so if you'd be so kind just to tell me what you want, and I will just take your orders.
Pues fa Fred.
Fred. Right. Well, Fred not. We'll get back to that then. Yes. Orders?
Veo que se puede formar aquí tens fork.
Excuse me? Fuck. Well, that does sound quite familiar. Not sure if... Hang on.
Fuck on table.
What?
Here, fuck.
Be quiet.
Here, fuck on the table.
Will you be quiet? The guests...
No, look. It's right here.
No fuck on tables. Do you understand?
Fuck, he's fired.
Shut up.
He's fired.
No, it's not fire. It's only bell. What? Fire.
Fired.
Fire. Right, fire.
No.
Excuse me if I can have everybody's attention, please. There seems to be a fire.
No, fire. He's fuck. Fuego. Fire. Esteban.
Yes, I know there is smoke with fire. We had fires here before, remember?
Now what on earth is going on here, Basil? Here, Michiro.
Oh, yes, it's fire to the lot.
Smoke
You
cigarette.
stupid
He's
cunt.
no fire. Michiro, he's on table.
The lighter is fuck, and it was on the table.
See, I told you, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your tables. There is no fire. It was only a fire drill, a really short one, and this was it. And thank you so much. I'm sorry, he's from Barcelona. No, not from Barcelona. You're from Barcelona. God. What's the Spanish place where everybody's so dumb and starts with a B? Bilbao.
We are all born in Bilbao.
Yes, I know. Well, but did I say Spain? I'm in Maine, and he's from... this is absolutely useless. Well, why don't I just take your orders and we will forget all about it? Hey, what are you doing? What? Is it because I said Bilbao? Will you sit down, please? Will you not keep standing up, please? Will you not leave, please? All right, fine. Go to the Gleneagles. Suits me. See how you're treated there, you Catholic Catalonian cretins. One innocent faux pas, and your entire pathetic nervous system has a total meltdown. You lazy hypocrites with your siestas and fiestas and your ramshackle economy on your pestiferous, pestering peninsula. You Basil! Coming here.
I'm up to here with these outbursts of yours. Do you hear?
Yes, dear, you're up to there.
Do you realize the hotel is empty now?
Well, we still have the bins, dear.
Yes, and they will be chased away just like all the others.
But why is everybody so uptight, so quick-tempered? I may have made a faux pas, but I'm only trying to be entertaining. Don't they have a sense of humor in Spain?
But you're not entertaining, Basil. Unless you call this nasty black morbid bosh of sarcasm courteousness and entertainment. Honestly, Basil, you actually think that's funny, don't you?
Well, just a bit, dear, yes.
But you never actually saw me laugh about it, did you now?
Oh, well, no, dear, I can't say that I have, no.
Now, why is that troubled minds like you find enjoyment in only Fish's mean, wicked, insulting remarks that either offend somebody or really harm them? How can you possibly think this is entertaining or funny? I mean, it's all very, very negative.
Sybil, I don't know, to tell you the truth. Look, why are we having this conversation? I'm not funny. Fine.
But nobody wants you to be funny, and certainly not at the expense of the people you're trying to entertain. Why can't you be more positive? You could try that, couldn't you now?
Well, yes, I suppose I could.
This is really the last chance I'm giving you, Basil. You are chasing all the customers away. They never come back. And why do you want to be in the dining room anyway?
Well, can't I be what I like to be? I'm still the owner of this hotel, you know.
Well, then go around owning it. Tonight is your last chance. If you spoil it, I will not having you anywhere near the dining room ever again. Can I have more wine, please?
Oh, most certainly. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. This is not your cheese, so you have to give it back. Ha ha ha! See that, Sybil? turned out I can be funny after all.
Excuse me, I see you don't have pastas on the menu.
Oh, no, I'm afraid we don't. We had an Italian chef, but he passed away.
He passed away?
No. He passed away. You know, Italian pasta. It's a joke. Well, never mind.
Well, I don't like
I
it.
think they're very
I
nice.
just don't like eating vegetables.
Oh, well, the hardest part is getting past the wheelchair, eh?
I beg your pardon?
And my soup hasn't got enough salt.
Well, may I suggest sneezing in it?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Can I have more egg sauce?
Oh, I'm afraid we're fresh out of it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, great. Well, he ate all the sauce.
But yeah, well, I thought we could order more.
Well, can't you order your cook to prepare some more?
Oh, well, I'm afraid it's past 9, madam.
No, well, any other suggestions?
Come again?
Do you have any other suggestions? I mean, my asparagus has gone completely cold now.
Well, may I suggest you ask your husband to vomit all over your plate, madam? I'm sure it will have kept its taste and appearance and definitely will warm up your beloved asparagus.
You must feel as though you're about to be crucified.
Not really, dear. Why?
Because this was your last supper.
No, wait. Sybil. I have seen what's in the suitcases. They have a bomb. I mean, bombs.
Oh, we're back to that again, aren't we? Basil, come on,
No, listen,
please.
you stupid woman. I saw bombs. Bomb components in the suitcases. They must be planning an attack on Britain. Don't you understand?
From a Torquay hotel?
Well, they couldn't they?
Mr. Mohammed is an Egyptian antique dealer, Basil. These are his companions. They're here in Torquay for the annual exhibition of rare antiquities from all over the world.
An Egyptian antique dealer, eh? Oh, yes, of course, I see. It's so bleeding obvious, staring me in the face all the time. And as usual, I got it all wrong to begin with. Accusing poor Mr. Bin of being an international terrorist, planning a scheme of blowing up the entire London area. Oh, yes, I could have seen that one coming, eh, dear? Stupid old sod. When will he learn?
Well, exactly, Basil.
Exactly, Basil, right. And let me guess, the very reason they insisted on carrying their cases wasn't because there were highly sensitive bomb components in them. Oh, no. Just things looking remarkably like bombs, which of course would
Basil!
be... still guessing, dear. Antique vases. For anyone witnessing a group of 4 Arab men with beards hiding in a hotel, carrying mysterious cases filled with long cylindrical-shaped objects, there must be only one conclusion. They are, and they must be, Egyptian antique dealers.
That's right, Basil.
And my dear wife's last-minute intervention just saved me from the most embarrassing finale in which I confront the alleged terrorist. I grab a case, I give it a good shake, and lo and behold, all 40 priceless Egyptian vases shattered into 1 million pieces onto the floor. I'm in debt till death, and everybody gets a good laugh again, eh? Poor old Basil screwing up again, eh?
Well, yes, that's where this all seemed to be leading up to. Yes, Basil. After 42 years, why would this case be all different from all the other cases?
Because that last spasm of fatal basilism would be me not believing you and still stampeding to room 8, right?
Well, I can see you doing it, Basil.
Right, but this time I won't, will I?
No, you won't, Basil.
No, and just on that very moment, I for once decide to believe it's all my fault. It is an actual bloody terroristic attack. I mean, can't you see that one coming, Sybil?
Basil! Basil! Basil!
Yes.
Right, the game is up. Hand over the bomb, please.
The bomb?
The bomb I saw in your suitcase.
Bomb in my suitcase?
Mr. Bin, I order you to get your suitcase.
It's right there, Mr. FAWLTY.
Mr. Bin, I'm afraid I will have to ask you to unlock your suitcase.
It is unlocked, Mr. FAWLTY.
Mr. Bin, I will have to ask you to open your suitcase.
It is open.
Mr. Bin, I want you to carefully take out the bomb and dismantle it, please.
There is no bomb. Look,
Mr. Bomb, I will have to ask you to dismantle this vase, which looks like a bin.
dismantle this vase.
Mr. Bin, I can't think of something at this very moment because I've gone blank, but...
Mr. FAWLTY, you think this is bomb?
Well, of course, well, no. Yes, well, it looks bomby.
Well, this is a vase, Mr. FAWLTY, as you can see. It's not the bomb.
Now, I must say this doesn't immediately qualify it being a bomb.
It's a vase, Mr. Fawlty.
But so it is. It's a vase. Another bomb.
Try blowing up the Big Ben with this, huh? Crumbling down like the World Trade Center. By God, that was a festivus of demolition which would make the best demolition company mouth water. Well, you wouldn't get far with this thing now, would you?
No, we wouldn't. We are Egyptian antique dealers.
So you are antique dealers, eh? Well, in this hotel, we do not allow... it is strictly forbidden to... Are you aware of the British laws against the Egyptian? And I give up. God, what have I done?
Mr. Fawlty, you thought we were terrorists, didn't you?
You were just a little bit...
I mean, how was I to know that you were sweet Egyptian antique dealers?
Mr. Fawlty.
I couldn't know that.
Mr. Fawlty.
Why can't you wear a sign or something?
Mr. Fawlty, we are not terrorists, as you probably noticed
No,
now.
you're sweet. But you look so terroristic with your beers and your suitcases. I mean, you must hear them more often.
Well, unfortunately, we are quite used to this kind of behavior here in Europe.
So be cross with me. You can hit me in the head if you like.
No need to, Mr. Fawlty.
Just a smack in the face, a kick in the teeth. I won't mind.
No.
No? But I've been so stupid. Oh, please hit me. Hang on, I hit myself.
Well, Mr. Fawlty, repayment of bad action is one equivalent to it. But if someone pardons and puts things right, his reward is with Allah.
Really? Ours tends to punish us till he's blue in the face. One mistake, you'll be frying in hell forever. Well, let me buy it then.
Excuse me?
But buy it. The vase, I mean. To make it up to you. I'm so sorry. Just name your price.
Mr. Fawlty, this is very, very, very expensive.
Never mind. I already bought it. It's mine.
No.
You can't have it back.
But it's £6,500, Mr. Fawlty. I cannot...
Nonsense! It's a deal! Congratulations and thank you so much. I'll write out a check. Please wait here and don't go away. What are you doing, Basil?
Sybil, I'm just writing a check for Mr. Bin. I'm buying one of his vases.
And why are you buying one of his vases, Basil? What's with this unceasing, suspicious tone? Look, he showed me one of his vases of his collection. I happen to like one, so I bought one. It's perfectly simple.
Basil, do you have any idea how easy it is for me to tell when you are lying?
No, dear, I don't. How easy is it?
Why can't you just tell me what happened upstairs?
Wouldn't you like to torture me a bit first, Sybil? Some hopeless excuses and trouble before I finally crash and burn?
If you want to go down that road again, all right by me, Basil. Although you perfectly know how this is going to end.
Yes, I know how this is going to end. All right, I accused Mr. Bin of being a terrorist.
And there we go again.
No, hang on. I accused him, yes. Indeed I did. That's what I did. Upstairs, me accusing. There, not there, and there, but there. This was me accusing Mr. Bin of being a terrorist, whereas in fact he's a very nice and charming Egyptian antique dealer. I was wrong and he forgave me on the spot. And I decided to make it up to him by buying one of his vases. Sybil, do you realize how many times I've been... Of course you realize, but I realize that's the point. And I want to make it up. No more mistakes, do you realize? I think I finally saw the light, Sybil, after all these years. Do you understand? I felt a change within. I see things clear. I mean, I think I do.
What's the price of Mr. Bin's vase? The price of Mr. Bin's vase.
Yes, dear.
Let me see the check.
Sybil.
Let me see the check, Basil.
Oh, here you are, dear.
The one you signed, Basil.
I know, dear. That's why I gave you the checkbook. See if I could get away with it. Here it is.
Oh, my God, Basil.
Well, yes, I know.
£6,500, Basil.
Yeah, I know, you stupid woman. I wrote it. Here, the 6 of 5 and 2 bleeding zeros.
Well, all right, then. Hand the check over to Mr. Bin, and we deal with selling this place when you get back.
Well, thank you very much, Sybil. I knew you would... What's that, selling the place when I get back?
Basil, you know perfectly well we're 3 months behind with the mortgage. You know we lose the hotel if you don't pay this month.
Well, I'm not going to sell 40 towers, Sybil.
Basil, what are you thinking?
Please go upstairs and tell him I don't want the vase anymore.
No, Basil, I won't. Why don't you go upstairs and explain the situation? I'm sure Mr. Bin will understand.
I won't. I can't. I mean, he's so terribly sweet.
Well, fine and sell the hotel.
Right,
Find and sell the hotel. For once in my life, I do the right thing, and it instantly backfires and explodes straight into my face by selling my bleeding hotel. Well, thank you, God. Thank you so bloody much. As a matter of fact,
Basil! Where you go? Basil! Basil!
boy, thank you, God. Thank you so bloody much. I've had it with you. I'm up to here with you. Do you understand? Do you hear? I mean, what about the world? Africa, children dying of starvation. Isn't that more important? All the wars, the bloodshed. No, right. What I was thinking, God, was about compassion and caring for this world. He apparently got his whole attention 100% focused on a Basil FAWLTY hotel owner from Torquay. The planet is coming to an end. Does he care? You wouldn't even notice, would you? You sit there on your throne, being too busy etching up another scheme only to annoy me. You vicious, megalomane, self-centered, hypocrite, holy bastard! This time you were too far. If the devil himself watched your bloody behavior, he would disapprove. Do you hear? You got 3 seconds to give me a decent and clear sign to apologize. 1, 2, 3, right? That's it. I'm not joking, you hear? I'm not joking.
Well, I talked to Mr. Bin, and of course he understood. Basil, do you hear? All is sorted out thanks to Mr. Bin. Have you shaved this Are you growing a beard? What's all this then, Basil?
Oh, well, I'm converting myself to the Islam, dear.
You're what?
Converting to the Islam, dear.
Oh, just like that?
Well, not just like that, dear. Just changing gods. Had a bit enough of the other one.
And where are you going?
Mecca, dear. Just taking some spins around the Kaaba during my Hajj. I will be back before you could say Masjid al-Haram. Polly, Manuel, just take good care of my hotel. I'm sure you can cope. Well, Sybil, my dear, I love you, and I see you all in a few weeks.
Just be sure to walk counterclockwise, dear. Basil, do you think you heard me, Polly?
I'm not sure. Do you want me to get him?
No, just let him go. He'll be back quite soon, I'd expect.
You don't think he will actually go all the way to Mecca? But I've seen him pack, and he looked quite determined to me.
I just don't think God is willing to let him go, Polly.
Hello, Sybil, I'm back.
Hello and welcome, dear. Well, how was Mecca then?
Yes, I forgot the car was being repaired. Completely slipped my mind. Public transport is on strike as well. Would you believe it? All week.
Well, that gives you plenty of time to take the picture down then.
Strikes all week.
The picture, Basil.
The picture, yes, dear, leave it to me. Strikes. Oh, makes you wanna cry, eh, Major?